What's your name, sir?
Identify yourself first.
Yeah, me is a taxi operator, German coming up.
Jeremy?
I mean, the police will beat you yesterday. And then they beat me, brother, me bus back. And they handcuffed me and came up a station and handcuffed me up on the bench. The police boxed me at the face. And when me in a station, I'm one of the police, them see the video on TikTok. The police now say, which one I'll never go viral, so me can't viral. Which one I'll never go viral, when box with my face and step off.
You and I know that when it comes to taximen and po-po, there is no sorts of love loss. Put it in a better term, them live like puss and dog. It seems as if they are supposed to change the name of the JCF and turn it into the JTF, Jamaica Taxi Force, because it seems as if their priority is chasing, ticketing, running down taximan. No longer a country that is top 3, top 5 in the world for being the most dangerous place. The priority, you and I should have thought that it would have been solving serious crime, as in MURDERSHOOTING. And I am not saying that there is no sorts of competent popo out there solving any of these crimes. However, it seems as if majority of the effort and manpower is placed on these cabby. Truth be told, a lot of these cabby, they are very reckless on the road. They do not comply with nothing as it pertains to road signs, traffic infraction. They are the most dangerous offenders out there, them and the minibus man. However, as a professional popo, you are supposed to treat every case on an individual basis, meaning that using your discretion, analyze and assess the situation and act accordingly. However, based on what this man is saying, he was ABUSED, clout up, MMA, KICK boxing, everything him get from the popo. He got the whole assortment of the whole catalog. So take a listen exactly what he has to say, and then I'll give my piece.
Not all,
So, after that at the station, did they charge you?
Yeah, they charge me, say me they obstruct traffic, and where me they me cannot obstruct traffic. Cause yet vehicle in front of me, and about 15 in the back of me, I mean at the middle, and then come pick up about 4 hours now, so me be giving me papers. And me say me not give me papers because me not obstructing no traffic. And then now, me thought put some people in my vehicle and put in their luggage. The 2 police go and tap me back here and thought beat me all and pull me and throw me down a dot. The whole of my foot mash up, my finger them mash up, me back to my face in the station. And then my boss had saying go viral. All them something there so they don't do me. And our boss and I talk about him go viral. So they don't do me.
So what you say is the contention with the road and with the park and
we have no park, they give one way. So if you park down in night, so when you go down in night, you can't turn, you have to just take your time, and when a vehicle go up, you can't go up.
one way in, one way out.
You understand? You can't turn in there, and you can't take time go up. When a vehicle load and go up, you can't get a little space to go up. You understand? We are the market people, them down in one place. You can't go through and mash up your vehicle. Everything happens to you down there. The police don't come down there now.
Run you out the front, run you out on the road, and main road, and them walk on.
You understand?
And when you go to the main road, you can't come back to the car, man, and drive up.
Yeah, man, I drive up, because I just hope you can go.
You have to go back beer on and
I'll choose the beef truck I come down, coach truck I come down, everything I come down, come let have goods in and go one narrow way traffic. And we can't manage down there, so police I come down, they come beat we have down there.
So, do you plan to speak to Indicom in relation to what you say is the abuse of the police when they box you?
Yeah, we're willing to speak to Indicom. Right on everybody and up here.
Remember my name again?
German Cunningham.
Alright.
Now, people, like I said, there's always 2 to 3 sides to every story. The popo side, the cabby side, saying that he is the victim, and then there's the truth. I was not there. I have to just give the side based on the video that I am seeing. What I have noticed is that when it comes to a lot of these incidents in the garrison or taximen, it is as if you are reporting on the little boy we like for cry wolf. So therefore, them always claim set them innocent. But people, I would not be surprised if this man is telling the truth. And then I would not be surprised if it is not 100% what he is saying. However, what I do know, when it comes to these popo and taxi men, them live like puss and dog. And that is like two immovable objects. Sooner or later, something I go break the levy. I go get loose, set loose. Now, people, one thing that we know about these popo, if them tell you something, they do not like to be disobeyed. They want compliance right away. Even when they are wrong, they are going to be wrong and strong. Based on what this man was saying, he was in the line, 8 or so vehicle ahead of him, 15 vehicle or so ahead of him. So therefore, when he was asked to move, he could not move. And people, I can relate to this. One time I go at the airport for go pick up somebody. There were vehicles in front of me, vehicles behind me. The person that I went to pick up, they so happened to come out right away when I was right on the parking, the pedestrian crossing. So therefore, them see my vehicle, me see them come with them luggage. So therefore, me stop and me pop open the trunk. There was no movement from the back, from the behind me. So therefore, I couldn't move anyway. What was I supposed to do? I saw the person coming with the luggage. So therefore, I just pop open the trunk. And them I put in the luggage. Here come the popo. You know, no, say not supposed to park on a sort of pedestrian crossing rate. And me I explain to him, I can't move either way. It's a vehicle in front of me, vehicle at the back of me. It is a good thing that somebody that I know that work at the airport saw me and know the popo and him just squash everything. However, I tell you, some of these popo, they are dark. When they go on the job, they have this hate, they have this vindictive feelings, them have this belly I carry, maybe they're miserable at them yard. So therefore, when they come on the job, they don't remain professional, they don't assess and analyze each situation and make a decision based on sensible discretion. Them just do what them feel like, and if you act like you want to give them any sorts of lipping, they are going to get into the show and prove everything goes out the window. I am speaking about professionalism. And because they know that they have the backing of their squaddy, the head of the JCF, the security minister, the justice minister, even their prime minister, who are a set of ABUSERS and do not agree or comply with law themselves, they feel as if they can just give these people a green light for ABUSE anybody they feel like doing so. Again, like me say, it is because of your reputation, the reputation of taximen. Sometimes you give these people water, basket for carry water. So therefore, if you do not put them in an environment in which they can carry out their duty, if you put them in a little side place and them know so they're not going to make any sorts of money, at the end of the day, persons are thinking about money. Money is always the motive. So therefore, if you don't put them in a very comfortable environment in which it works for all parties involved, there's always going to be breaches because people want to make money. Not saying that it is right, but me just say you have to give persons environment to be successful. You cannot expect to give people environment that is going to make them fail and expect that they are going to comply. It does not work like that. So me just say the leaders, the relevant authorities, make sensible decision, give people facility that facilitates success. Then you won't have any sorts of problem. But the truth and the fact is that when it comes to Jamaica, common sense is a very uncommon thing. They don't think very wisely. They don't think very rationally. Discretion always goes through the door. It is always arrogance, show and prove. Who bother, who have the most pull, who can show that they have the power to exalt or abuse somebody else. Point blank and period. Further on in the news. So the other day, I was on vacation, came to Jamaica for a couple of days, and some family members and friends said to me, you know a place down there where you can get some good, the rum and the fruit cake, Jamaican rum fruit cake. And I said, well, I've tasted a couple from several supermarkets or some big name people where claim say, I feed them thing around the place. However, it just tastes average to me. So a friend of mine contacted me and said, they don't know, say, me know one lady will deal with that, and trust me, the stuff is the BOMB. So I say, all right, make some sorts of arrangement, let me get a couple of them. Don't make me spend my money, waste my money, if you know say it not tastes good. So people, when I got it and I sampled it and I ate the cake, it was all just as advertised or probably even better. So I am going to let this lady explain exactly what is going on as it pertains to that, and then I will give my piece.
Hi, my name is Simone and good afternoon. Today we're introducing you to Aunt Glenna's rum and fruit cake. So we're at a cake tasting today and we have had some of the best tasting cake from Aunt Glenna's, and we want you to come closer and look how moist the cake is. Call her at WhatsApp at 876-456-0773 and order your cake now for birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, and you won't be disappointed.
So people, like me say, I sampled, it tastes good. Me not endorse any sorts of FUCKRY. If it tastes like trash, I am going to be truthful and say it. Phone number, like you hear the lady say, Jamaica number, that is 1-876-456-0773. 1-876-456-0773. Let me know when you order how it tastes, what is your reaction. Further on in the news, the only Kingston that is safe, we are talking about Narbrook, Cherry Garden, Aylsham, all those places where you know say appear uptown people and politicians live. All sorts of security company up there. Whenever you call the po, them reach up there in a jiffy. Well, maybe not so. That is kind of exaggerated. The bad combination is when you hear about Kingston 11, Kingston volatile community, especially when you talk about any sorts of past nighttime, especially when you see any sorts of bleach out people, braid up, tattoo, chopper kind of setting. Especially when you hear say domino out there play, low there play, loud music, volatile community where there's any sorts of garrison, wars in place or even dormant. What these people do, it is as if the music I call them, entertainment I call them, misery loves company. Such is the case as it pertains to Waterhouse a couple of hours ago, where it is said that at least 3 persons got conned up, 2 of them fatally. One of them, 29-year-old, I think his name is SMITHY, is said to be a chef. Next one, no sort of identity. However, that individual is brown, tattooed up, braid up, and him in some sorts of Clarks and cut-off foot jeans. More than likely, he was probably the target, and then the other 2 individuals, one of them being a vendor, 53-year-old. Like me said, this incident occurred at about 11:03 in the night, almost 57 minutes to before midnight, and you know, said the freaks and the criminal and the MURDERERS always come out at that time. There is no sort of good result that you're going to hear when there's any sort of garrison. If you talk about Tivoli, if you talk about Waltham, if you talk about Denham Town, if you talk about Dunkirk, if me live in any place like that, me would stay inside most of my time, only come out when it is necessary. However, it seems as if people feel as if they are comfortable, feel as if it won't happen to them, feel as if they are different, feel as if these people give a FUCK about anybody, especially people who don't come from there. well then they would make a fatal mistake, and that is the mistake where these people make. Because the truth and the fact is that the rules of engagement have always been the same. If they are going to change, it is going to change for the worser. If you live or you roll with the enemy, meaning on the opposite side, the other side, you are going to DIE without any sorts of notice, without any sorts of warning. Any card can play anytime, especially when domino and music is being played. Misery loves company. What more impact or message can you make when a whole bunch of people are there enjoying themselves? Then you come and blaze up the place, make people scatter. That is what these criminal-minded folks get a high on, get a little stiffy on. When them can blaze up the place, take away innocent people, then go back at them base and laugh about it. Everything is funny until, of course, reprisal time comes, which is usually sooner than later. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, this is a public service announcement. Go tell it over the mountain, over the hills, and everywhere. You are not too young or not too old to lose your life in a Jamaica. Once that money has been paid for the hits and them can find you, them get direction where to find you, you best believe you are going to bite the dust, meaning DEAD, up on sight. Such is the case of a 71-year-old Jamaica worker. His name is Harry Horton. This incident occurred a couple of days ago in a place called Maypen. Mr. Horton and a female was at a bar drinking, sipping on some sorts of scissor at about 8 something. 3 men ski mask up, jump out of a vehicle, blaze up both individuals. Of course, Mr. Horton was the target. But you know, the procedures, the protocol as it pertains to hits, from your dead, a roll with the enemy or the target you are going to get it to. It is only luck or if you're fast on the foot that you are going to get away. Such is the case of the young lady. She was taken along with Mr. Horton to the hospital after the pie up. He was pronounced not very good, mucker kind of English, you know exactly what I talk about. The men jumping at the vehicle. However, after them blaze up both individual, one man came back and make sure that he was going to finish the job. Make sure say he was not going to get or miss out on the balance of the money that he got the deposits. So therefore, he put a couple more in a Mr. Horton head. Based on what the Popo is saying, because when me hear this, I say, well, him work at Jamaica, one of them backside company. Maybe him cross some sort of employee. Maybe he fired some sorts of employee or caused somebody to lose them life. Or this somebody, you know, in a Jamaica, to this is the DIE. Based on what the Popo intelligence is saying, this is not work related. That means that it might be relationship related. That means that he might have crossed somebody. I don't know exactly what is the specifics. However, like them say, wherever there is smoke, there is fire. As soon as I get some more pertinent information, I'll be sure to divulge. One thing is for sure. 2 people get blazed up. One, the target gone. The next one, lucky to be alive, in at the wrong place at the wrong time, with the wrong company that was the target of an hit. People, such is the case in a Jamaica. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.